In today's video, we're going to be discussing the worst financial advice that you should avoid at all costs. So let's get started. Number one, invest all your money in one stock.
Say what?
Now, this advice can be extremely dangerous, as investing all your money in one stock means putting all your eggs into one basket. Now, if that basket drops, then you would lose everything. So instead of putting all your money into just one single stock, what I advise is that you purchase a mutual fund, something like an index fund. So the index fund is kind of like a big basket with little baskets in it. So it holds different things like different companies. So instead of just investing in one company, with an index fund, you invest your money in different companies. So it's like buying a little piece of McDonald's, you have a little piece of Apple, you have a little piece of Microsoft. All together, that's an index fund. So instead of buying one stock, you want to do an index fund. Now, the next piece of bad advice is to take on as much debt as possible. Now, while some debt can be useful, taking on too much debt can be disastrous. It can lead to high interest payments, missed payments. You get a lower credit score, which can make it difficult to secure loans in the future. The next piece of bad advice is to borrow from your 401k.
What?
You should never, under any circumstances, borrow money from your retirement money. Now, not only are you faced with harsh penalties by the government for doing that, for being foolish, but you also miss out on money that you could have earned while your money was not in the market. Now, there was one financial coach who tried to sell me her coaching program. I called her to see what the price was. You know how some people are selling programs, they're selling courses, etc., but they don't let you know the cost up front. Yeah, that's the first red flag. Okay, they don't want to tell you the price. So anyhow, I called just to inquire. So I was thinking, well, maybe it's just about $1,000, $1,500, that's fine. In either case, I just called. And after she gave me her long rah-rah speech, she hit me with the $15,000 price tag and said that I could easily borrow the money from my retirement account. And she would wait for me while I called the bank about the retirement account. I quickly hung up the phone because I knew better. So you want to find alternatives or get a side hustle or two. Have a garage sale, sell the dog, sell the cat, sell the kids, do whatever you need to do, but do not touch your retirement money. It's a no-no. The next bad advice is to buy a home as soon as possible. Now, while home ownership is great, it's a great investment at times. You need to buy at the right time. It can be very risky if you're buying at the wrong time. It's important you want to save up for a down payment, build up your credit, and make sure you can afford the monthly mortgage payments. Ignore your credit score. Now, your credit score is an important financial tool that can affect your ability to secure loans. Now, it will affect your ability to secure other credit cards and even a job. Do not ever ignore your credit score. Now, your credit score is used for more than just loans. It is more than just checking your ability to handle debt. Now, there are other ways that your credit score is used. For example, renting a home or an apartment. The landlord can check your credit score to determine if you're a reliable tenant who can make payments on time. Your employers. Some employers may check your credit score as part of the hiring process. Now, they want to tell if you're financially responsible, especially if you're applying for a job in the accounting field or banking, anything in finances. They want to check your credit. So do not ignore your credit score. Now, the employers will not be able to see every detail on your credit report. They won't see everything, but they will basically see your previous employers. They can see your payment accounts. They can see your credit history, etc. They will not be able to see your credit score, but hey, they can figure it out. Insurance companies may use your credit score to determine your premium rates for policies such as auto or home insurance. So they will use your credit rate for utility services like the phone companies, for gas, electricity, mobile plans, etc. Now, the next bad advice is only invest in high-risk investments.
What?
Now, while high-risk investments can yield high returns, true, they can also be extremely volatile, and you want to be very careful with high-risk and low-risk investments for that matter. The next one is don't save for retirement until you're older.
What?
If you've ever been told that you've been told a lie. The earlier you save, the better. And if you're a teenager, young adult listening to me, start now. If you have not yet started, start planning for retirement. The earlier you start saving for retirement, the better off you'll be in the long run. Now, waiting too long can make it difficult to catch up and save enough money to retire comfortably. The next piece of bad advice is don't worry about a budget. Now, a budget is an essential tool for managing your finances and for making sure you're not overspending. Ignoring the budget can lead to overspending, missed bills, and talk about financial stress. Do not ignore having a budget. A budget is important if you want to make progress financially, if you want to be on the track to wealth. You have to budget your money, your income, and your expenses. Again, they say if you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. If you fail to plan for your money, you have planned to fail with your money. So there you have it. These are the 8 worst pieces of financial advice that you should avoid at all costs. Remember, financial stability and responsibility are key to achieving long-term success and security. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, then like the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more financial tips and advice.